Alrighty, let's get back to business. We have got like, I don't know how many more matches. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. If anybody knows, that does not mean tell me. This one is what we left off on, and I heard very bad things about this match. So, wish me luck.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking into WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the Bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career.
I don't know about that one, Paul. I think you might be lying.
Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7
Really?
champion.
Oh.
Tamina
Oh, sorry, I misheard.
in any environment.
I thought you meant she was a 9-time tag champ, and I was like, what?
Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments.
She
But
has?
in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after
Kinda not really.
else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match.
You don't want to get the rights to James Ellsworth? I'm shocked. James Ellsworth was never in a game, right? He never made the cut for a game. Yeah, I don't want to like talk, but I liked Carmella. I know she's finished, but like I like Carmella. I will say, disgraceful way to win the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match by having a man win it. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool, WWE. That's so cool. Queen. Was this really in 2017? I thought I was done watching, but I remember seeing this.
Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change.
I would have thought this was 2016, not 17. I have no idea why I remember this.
Careers defined, hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
Everyone hated so much they made them rematch the next night. Well, I mean, they were literally in the middle of like the whole women's revolution, building up the women's division, making the, you know, letting them know like we're equal, they're important and everything. And then they have a joke character man win the ladder match. That's like Santina winning the women's rumble thing at WrestleMania 25. It just spits on the face of everything that the women were working for. It doesn't even make Carmella look good as a heel.
But I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Money in the Bank is one of those matches that I think just doesn't need screwy finishes. Like when Lesnar came out and won. You just don't need that, man. You really don't. Money in the Bank is a draw and an interesting match of itself. You don't have to overcomplicate it with stupid twists.
There's a big fight
Top
coming.
me. No, I cannot believe how much Paul Heyman lied about this lady. I liked Tamina, but let's not pretend she was ever respected by WWE or important, ever. I thought she was alright. Nothing too amazing, but she's alright.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched.
Is she really considered like a part of the bloodline though? I don't think the Snookers are actually related to the Anoa'i family, are they? I don't actually know, but I always thought that was like a loose affiliation rather than like blood. L-O-U-S.
And she is as confident as ever.
Guys, this song kind of goes hard, I'm not gonna lie. Tamina came up with the Usos, I guess. No, I know, but like, is she actually related to them? I genuinely don't know. Are the Snookers related? I was a big Carmella fan around this time. She was good. I think she had a really good reign as women's champ, if I remember right. Sorry. I made the mistake of eating before streaming. So my voice is all messed up. What, Charlotte, Becky, Tamina, Carmella, Natalia. Pretty decent lineup. Natalia looks pretty good in this game. Speaking of women that they literally never respected not once despite being a veteran for so long. At least Natalia's had women's championship reigns though, I will say. I just feel like they're always so heavily treated like an afterthought. There's like literally no respect on her these days though, and it's crazy because like she's been there for so long. 5 women? That's it? Wait, really? I don't remember this being an only 5 women match. Pulverized Charlotte with a heavy combo. Of course it's Charlotte I have to go for. Climb the ladder. Well, thankfully I remember how to play this game, but that's because I haven't played the other WWE games in a while, so these controls are actually still like in my mind. Very nervous about what happens when I forget all of it. Oh, I see the problem with Tamina immediately. Her reversals are awful. Hey, Natalia, can you mind your own business, please?
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the
Snuka married someone within the family. That's why he's technically in. Oh, okay. We don't talk about Jimmy Snuka. I mean, you can if you want, but I wouldn't advise it.
No safe haven in this match. These rivals can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
Natalia feels safe walking around your ring. Heavy attack should make her regret the decision. My ring? Son, I'm Tamina. What do you mean, my ring?
Trying not to fumble around too much here. And she heads out to the floor.
Harry Camilla high. Oh, thanks. Just in time. Wait. I actually forgot how to carry. Because it is not just what they're saying. It's not just RB. I actually don't remember. Hang on. I can do this. I can do this.
Offense from Natalia.
Just bear with me. I can do this. That. It's okay. I can do this. See, I'll instant recovery. Hey! Hey!
Suplex from the announce desk onto the floor. Pow, what a shot.
Yeah, it's not RB. The hell do you mean RB? What? RB to carry? It's not RB. Literally just stood in front of her and pressed that like a bunch of times and nothing happened.
That move was a thank you shot to the so-called benevolent queen.
Lynch looking confident as ever, delivering that attack. Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
I'm supposed to grab her first, maybe?
Hope it's the last time.
Certainly isn't getting any safer up there.
Putting that ladder in the exact right position now. Center of the ring. The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable.
Cool. Just what I wanted.
17 superstars have successfully cashed in. The bank contract.
Can we talk about Deuce? Yeah, you can talk about Sim Snuka, legendary member of the Legacy.
Was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain.
I'm talking about Manu.
If you grab the contract tonight.
There we go. Yeah, I just had to grab first, but I didn't say that. That's weird. You and Charlotte Flair are both standing in the ring. That's what's happening right now. Attack. Oh, wait, did I just hit it with a running attack? Oh, okay, never mind. There you go.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte
A Money in the Bank match is a bold thing to include in a story mode.
Both women
There's a lot of ways that can go wrong for the player.
Charlotte Flair the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh my, Tamina
It was really awkward.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors.
Hey, Lizard, how you doing?
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
What happened to her animation?
Queen rising to
I feel like she didn't really twist. She just kind of.
Why we say Charlotte
You gotta keep Natalia out of the ring. Wait, what? Hold on. I had a time limit. I have to be quick with that. What? When out of the ring, successfully attack, grapple, or dive at your opponent to fill the damage meter.
undeniable
To keep Natalia out with a ring?
Can it
What do you mean?
to the top of the ladder?
Is this where it gets bad?
Generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte,
I think this is where it gets bad. This is where I'm gonna have to keep restarting, isn't it? Yeah, I see it now. I see it now.
These women will add a significant chapter to her legacy.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Becky. Alright, I get it. Is this the objective that people hated this match for?
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte.
Am I still a big fan of Charlotte? I like old Charlotte.
Retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever.
Charlotte nowadays kind of makes me really sad. Honestly, she's a terrible promo. I don't remember that. She is an awful promo cutter.
Qualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key.
And, she's a little sad to look at. I don't know. Like I don't want to sound mean, but like when you have to get that much surgery, I just start to feel sad for you because you're obviously very unhappy with your image to keep doing that to yourself. Okay. Hey, what the? No.
She's headed out of the ring. Looking for a little
Paige just got back from a 4-mile roll. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off.
I like that it says I should dish out damage, and yet I see the meter going up whilst nothing is happening. With me? I mean, I might as well just let them do all the work right now. Why not?
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in.
Well, at least I know how to carry Carmella now. Hey, you. Hey, don't ignore me. Get in here.
And the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You were almost
I will taunt you. Get in here now.
And she had Natalia's number there.
Who here has seen Cena's heel promo? I have. It's very strange to watch. All I ask from this John Cena WrestleMania 41 build-up, keep The Rock out of it. Have The Rock just be there to be like the day he turned heel, just to like symbolize like, oh, John Cena has sold his soul, and then keep him out of it completely. Just let it be between Cody and Cena. I think The Rock literally adds absolutely nothing to the story now. I think he's done his bit. Please keep him out of it for the rest of it.
Placing the ladder right in the middle of the ring. And she reversed it. Spin kick.
They won't, because it's Mania build-up, and The Rock loves The Rock. He's gonna book The Rock.
Hammerlock. Reverse DDT.
Hey, you.
Could be considered an unexpectedly rookie mistake from the veteran Natalia. The Queen came into this match with the express purpose.
Lynch, would you stop running from me?
And that was a step towards
Get in the damn ring.
No safe. These rivals can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's
What?
everyone
Why'd I turn away from her? I had her targeted.
friends when history's being.
I'm not standing for this. No, you don't. God damn it.
swept through and escaped. That was pretty.
Yeah, Tamina's reversal rate is terrible. Oh my god, reversing as Tamina is so different. This is worse than Rikishi.
And that's not going to make Tamina happy.
Yeah, Natalia showed that Hart family wisdom.
Setting the ladder up in the corner, but it's anyone's guess what's coming next.
She's so slow too. She must have an overall of like 50.
Her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now. Money in the bank briefcase still hanging high.
No one's even gone for it.
The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Yeah, thank you, Charlotte. All right, that did nothing. Never mind.
Majority of these women
Oh,
love
great,
the
and now you're gonna
ability
target
to
me?
switch
No,
offense
okay,
and put
good.
opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this
No,
match.
leave me alone, man. Come on. Can't you see that, like, I've spent this whole match just selling? Let me do something.
Off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with
I'm
no
gonna rage in a minute. with the buttons. I thought he was horse shit. That's what I thought he was gonna say. Oh, horse shit. Alright.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity on the match.
She's starting to wear down here.
this deep into a
Oh, you're in a wheelchair. That's what you meant by 4-mile roll. Oh, okay. Dude, 4 miles? You must be jacked.
Get the prize now.
All eyes are glued high.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Carmella trying to snatch the contract.
History in Bella's hands.
This is
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation.
Oh. Thanks for doing nothing about that, Natalia. I really appreciate that. I really like the way you just watched her win. That was awesome. Hey guys, look, the real ending. This is what actually happened. That's right. That is correct.
This new generation of female superstars.
In no world would they have ever given Tamina the briefcase. I'm sorry. This is what would have happened. She spends so long recovering from moves. It's actually nuts how bad Tamina is. Her durability, her stamina, like everything just feels like it's really low. Like this feels like when you start like my career and you're like a rookie with like 30. Only instead of going against other rookies, you're going against like really established people.
You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No counts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different.
Can I throw her into the ladder? Will that do anything? No, of course not. Can you like get off of that? Please and thank you. Anybody gonna stop her? No. No. Charlotte's gonna look at her and just keep going.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory. Have to move fast. Time is of the essence.
Okay.
No safe haven in this
Can I
match.
please hit
These
Charlotte with a heavy
rivals
combo?
can be best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can.
It's really hard to go between targeting. I missed the old target. I'm sure you can really turn that back. But like cycling through them is really slow. And I can't always tell who I'm targeting very quickly.
This is ridiculous. This is insulting.
This is entertaining. Guys, they're coming.
Why did they change it back to manual targeting? It's a really weird choice.
Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
She's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Looking to
Anybody gonna stop Becky? I guess not.
Victory is inevitable.
She's already got it.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina.
Get away from me.
This is her time.
I do not want to be dealing with Charlotte. I'm only Tamina.
The contract that guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees to me.
Why was this match only 5 people? I honestly don't know.
In the way of victory now, gentlemen. It's a virtual guarantee. The whole match is literally in
Oh, you're both standing in the ring. Okay. Cool, that's exactly what I needed.
You gotta do everything you can at this point.
It's Becky!
So close to victory.
Becky, get off of me! Jeez!
Trouble up there.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Can you like push the ladder over in this game? No? They took that out?
Submission offense to put opponents away.
They really did that ages ago.
Won't win this
Has to be
match,
in the
but
ring. It's got a
these women should
cutscene.
not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a
There you go. We'll skip that. We don't need to watch that
What you
again.
just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
and undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? The man connects.
Oh my god, they're everywhere. Oh my god, they're everywhere.
Face. She's being derailed here. And all of this pain and discomfort will make a second.
Come on. One more. Yeah, got it. All right. Time to rage. It won't be easy. The only thing to do is climb Money in the Bank. All right, cool. Now I just gotta win somehow. What if Cody turns heel at Mania? That'd be the dumbest fucking move in history. That's not happening. And if it does, that is stupid. Cody does not need to turn heel. Cody is such a top face of the company babyface. They were willing to turn Cena heel for him. It's not. I think that would be the worst decision imaginable. Have you heard the pops he gets? Press A while holding a ladder to set it up. Ladders can be set up in the corner by holding this towards the corner. Wait, what? Press A. All right, and they're just telling me how to set up in the corner. Right bumper to begin climbing the ladder. If there's an opponent on the other side, press the button to attack your opponent if you have a ladder finisher. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do, actually. I completely screwed that up immediately.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Lariat. Oh my gosh.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied.
I don't even need to be doing this. I'm not going to lose if I tap, but I should probably try to survive.
Unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Carmella, what the hell are you doing?
Fisherman suplex. And Charlotte got rocked off of that one.
Okay.
And all of this pain and discomfort.
Do you think Cody will match Roman's title reign? No.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. The prize is in sight.
Oh, you can push over ladders. I don't know how you do it, but you can. Oh, great. Everyone's in the ring. My favorite. My favorite thing to have happen in a match like this.
Last thing you want is to start breaking
How do
down.
you pick up weapons? I don't know.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
I swear, like, the button keeps changing. Is it not left bumper?
What it's all about. The
It is left bumper.
opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How
That's
much
not
can
gonna
you
cut it.
sacrifice to be the first Miss
Screw it.
Money in the
I'm going up.
Up
I gotta try.
Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
Trying to grab it.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part
Great.
of the job. This is the big challenge.
Just like old times.
That's right, Carmella. Let her know. Let them all know you are the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
DDT. Down right on the neck.
Face first into the chair.
Byron, we got the ladder. Center of the ring.
This is where you need to be.
Can I please, like, do something besides lay on the floor? No? I guess I'm gonna go lay on the floor some more. Oh, look, another cooldown meter for me. Great. Wow, she sucks.
Floor here.
Tamina is so bad. Oh my god.
To go for the win. She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
I'm just gonna go up.
With a limited window here.
Hands on the briefcase.
So close.
Can I do a finisher? Oh, okay, she did one on me immediately. Well, I'm boned. That sets me out of the match long enough for someone to win.
I can't see this fight going much deeper.
And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match.
Roman should keep the longest title run during the modern era. I just don't think we ever need a run that long again. I hate long title runs, man. They're normally so empty.
She's about to do so, Corey, but she can
Like, yeah, it was really long, but like, barring like a few moments towards the end of the reign, I don't really remember anything good about it.
Decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
But obviously, like, as time goes on, people are gonna be nostalgic for that era, and they're gonna start talking about it like it was the greatest thing ever. It's not what I meant to do.
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE universe.
This place is starting to
That's not what I meant to do either. I'm just gonna bonk people with this for a bit. I guess not. Never mind. They're immune.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
set up mat slam.
Oh no, I don't like this idea.
I'm just going for it. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no.
Smash on the ladder. And she's taking her claim on this ladder. Putting up a fight. Dangerous
Awesome.
place to pick a fight.
I see they haven't fixed the AI all like immediately magnetizing to you the moment that you get a ladder set up.
Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb the ladder.
Like everyone will just stop what they're doing immediately.
Any one of the
I mean, there's not really a good way to handle that. It's just not very realistic because it's like you wouldn't literally know that someone was on the ladder just because they're on the ladder.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way
I
you
just don't know
want
how
to.
you'd make that better, to be fair.
The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
Cena's 76 overall, and actually using the 10 version, which is 67. There's a 10 version? Why?
Suplex. Style.
And that's a stiff shot to the body.
All measured up.
Basement drop.
Is it like a My Faction or something? The hell you got a 10 version for? Oh my god. I spent so much time on the ground.
I guess that's one way to excite your opponent.
At least I'm on the ladder so no one else could take it.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Oh, she's got that top rope finish as well.
Section. Opponent dropped in the corner.
I'm so glad I was in the middle of a move. Leave me alone, Becky. What have you got against me?
This is ridiculous.
Did you see Moxley's spike bat bump? I don't like mud show wrestling. I'm really not a fan of mud show style wrestling. I just think you're a fucking idiot if you're putting yourself through spots like that.
Doesn't matter. It can't save her here.
I don't respect it at all. I just think you're a moron.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. And she had Natalia's number there. Caught in a bad spot.
Moxley has really sunk very low since his Dean Ambrose days.
She's bleeding. That last hit split open her skin.
Center of the ring.
Perfect ladder positioning and placement here.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Needs to move quick here.
This might be her chance.
It's going to take some time.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do on the minigame. I don't get to look at it for long enough to know what I'm doing. I see like 3 different buttons come up and then I'm knocked off the ladder.
Taking this match to the outside.
I literally don't know what I'm supposed to do once I'm at the top.
Chair shot delivered.
Ooh. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
What athleticism.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
The code of silence.
Just looking.
The code of silence.
She's doing whatever she can to escape, and she does.
That's one way to use a ladder.
Oh, the ladder finds the mark. It'll be tough to back
Please, just stay down.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring.
Here comes Natalia to ruin everything again.
She's
All right,
stretching.
well,
Can she get a break?
every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
get off him.
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Oh, I see. I see. I get it. 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 Whoa, what? What?
It's Miss Money in the bank.
Don't mind what you see there. Just ignore that. So glad that's over already. 30 minutes. Could have been a lot worse. Oh. Why don't fall silent like that? That was kind of weird. Kind of creepy, actually. Alright, that's fine.
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling
That
business
stunk.
knows
Terrible
about the
match.
expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jay Uso. Jimmy and Jay Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team the 2010s, the Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jay are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jay his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, the New Day.
Yeah, I kind of figured. What other team is there?
Of that year, the SmackDown tag team titles
This was like the whole tag division for 5 years, just these two.
between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams, but the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any two of the three members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day one. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
How are they choosing the order for these matches? I figured it was chronological, but they threw in that random match with like... I mean, I guess unless there's like bonus type matches in between.
Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world famous 4-time champs and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Are you prepared to kick off?
I was definitely not watching by Hell in a Cell 2017. 2017 was the year I stopped, so I never saw this. Have there been any like tag Hell in a Cell matches before this? You didn't mention it being the first.
Accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
DX versus Legacy? I thought that was a cage match, not Hell in a Cell. Same with DX versus McMahon and Big Show. I thought that was a cage match. I didn't think that was a Hell in a Cell. Okay.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once?
I love the New Day, but I remember like by 2017 I was crazy sick of this gimmick. It had gone from like fun and entertaining to like really corny. Really corny. Like Omega PG era style corny.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell. And at a combined weight
Man.
493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
It's so sad that the fickle ass wrestling fans have already started pissing and whining in their little diaper about Jey Uso now that they got him pushed. It's such a shame. The plus side is it's only like little whiners online. The live crowd are still very much like into it, which are like
This is going to be special.
they're the ones that you're gonna remember if you ever look back at it. It's a shame.
Rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring.
I hope Jimmy gets pushed at some point. What I think of Darby Allin, I am not a fan. As I said before, I don't like much for wrestling. I don't like that type of wrestler at all. Just unnecessarily dangerous spots for the sake of it. I always think it's really stupid. I don't even like when Jeff did it that much. Like, there's a point where it's cool, and then there's a point where it's like, alright, now you just like you're trying to kill yourself. The online fans complain about anything to it. Yes, yes they do. As someone that used to be one of those, yes. I'm very glad I was able to separate from that.
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match with a pinfall submission has to happen inside the ring.
Opponent taunt. Okay. I didn't realize I had to do one of those in the time limit so fast. Okay. Ringside area so much is very narrow. Your moveset has been adjusted to however the constraints of the environment. Okay, we'll connect with 3 attacks with a weapon. Okay. Okay. Towards the run one press A to grapple. Okay, yeah. Alright.
A few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Okay, for the championship.
No, what are you doing?
He thought he had it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a signature super kick.
Oh, great.
I don't have one of those yet.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step
Well, at least
aside.
this is the correct commentary team for this time period, I'd imagine. That's a nice change.
20 years of Hell in a Cell.
Do you think Jay will beat Gunther? I think yes, but I think he's going to have a very short reign.
New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded
Or someone's going to cost
for
Jay.
New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing
The champion.
Maybe Sammy.
Stops the count before it, too.
could be in search of a second win now.
And the fight is being brought to the Usos there.
Yeah, the New Day building up that quicker pace there.
Oh, whoops, wrong button. There we go.
Oh, man. Super kick.
Got him.
Good night.
Well, I can't read that. It's really hard to read that whilst also wrestling. As Jey Uso bring the fight to Big E when you're both in the ring by hitting him with a heavy attack while he's on his feet. Both in the ring. Okay. Mr. E, I need you to get in the ring.
Oh, man.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Someone's trying to go for the win nice and fast.
With that kick out.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
All right, Biggie, relax. Relax, man, relax.
Oh, man, check out this power. Biggie on the receiving end. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Huh? Oh, I need to turn him around. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? No, that's not what I meant to do.
Towering walls of the cell.
As Jey Uso. Wait, how do I switch? I didn't realize it said as Jey. There's a way to switch? Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't... Oh. Oh. That's really weird. I didn't realize you could even do that.
You can just look. Uso. Uso splash. Will that be enough to win the titles?
Tom Phillips was there instead of Cole. Oh, that weirdo. Oh, okay. I thought I'd blown it for a minute there.
Insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of
This
their
stupid ass giant. Tag team wrestling. Yeah, that's right. Well done. Very, very smart crowd. There we go. Hell in a Cell.
As aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with
Oh
toys,
my.
kendo sticks in hand.
Clean-shaven Woods always
And
looks
it's
very
about to
strange
get
to me.
More aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric.
When they chant that it seems sarcastic, it really does. I don't think it is, but it sounds it. Commentators just kind of stopped. Was this a real spot they did? That's just silly. He could so easily get out of that.
I've never seen
He could literally just...
New day.
Like, what is he struggling with? Just slide it to the side. This is a really stupid spot.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading.
Oh my god.
Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be
It's a referee having to do it for him.
in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best. And when the
Like,
most
fair enough if
insane
Kofi was holding him in
environments
place, but he was just
WWE
standing
today.
there. Wow, what a cool spot for them to leave me at. No, these fighters 5 more attacks, weapons. Okay. It'd be pretty cool if you picked up a chair and threw it at them. Okay. I didn't want to do that. Why does the targeting so bad is what I was about to ask. The targeting is atrocious. I really do not like this new version. It's so bad. It leaves you like wide open all the time in multi-man matches. I gotta see if you can change it.
As long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe.
What are you doing?
The New Day never competes.
Oh, it's gone
again.
now. Okay,
It's never
that's
been
great.
just about the
Thanks.
title, Saxton. It's about these
Oh, I guess I did have to throw a chair anyway. Can I like grab a weapon? Oh yeah, the stupid LED thing. That's right. I only can get it from the side.
Clearly hoping something
LED aprons is so lame. What? Why in the ring? Oh boy, I am in danger. Oh boy. I need that. I'm gonna need to use that. Yeah, threaten to punch him. That'll help.
Chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of put an end to it for good. Challengers in a bad way. Here's the pin. Title could be decided.
Don't win. Don't what? I didn't mean to do that. Don't win.
Gosh, what impact. And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link.
Up high. The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks. Oh, man. Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
Take it to the New Day and continue the Uso assault. Well, he's doing it for me.
Unpacks a well-placed punch. Uppercut connects.
Big Jim getting the job done. I'm just gonna watch.
Punch.
Hey, how's it going?
Ooh, chair shot takes the wind right out.
The champion taking even more of a beating here.
Big E.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Whew. I don't know what Iron Jaw was, but I used it. As Jimmy. Okay, I gotta switch back.
He really needs to dial back in and refocus. And Jimmy and
This is
Big E
cool.
slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now.
The crowd completely die. They're so hyped.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
Handcuffs. They never even did a cutscene for that or anything.
Xavier Woods saving this match for his team. Credit to Woods for his
Probably should have shown that.
high attitude. But Xavier Woods is outgunned right now. And there's look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
Jeez. This actually feels like a Hell in a Cell match, unlike most of WWE's Hell in a Cells.
And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier
I take it this was actually a really good match, like, for real.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles. Here are your winners.
Do you think handcuffs would make a good weapon? Probably.
Tag team champions, the Usos.
Yeah, it seemed like that was probably a pretty good match. As I said, I've never seen it, but it seemed pretty decent. How are we on 2K25 and the side plates still bend like that? How have they not fixed that? How many years has it been where they've made it so that the side plates bend? Has there ever been a game where that hasn't been the case? That's crazy. You feel like by now they'd have figured it out.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters
Really?
in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow.
I'm cool with that. I'm just surprised.
About Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's
Reigned?
queen for over 10
Has she ever defended that championship?
saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old Bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown women's champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete,
Yeah, it was really good. I
against
remember
that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell he wanted.
He said exactly the same thing about Austin and Rikishi.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well,
That's just innovative wrestling.
Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again.
Because 2K were too lazy to ever program that into a game.
Guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity. Smarts?
Trinity. That's good. I see what he did there.
That should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
Well, it's nice to hear them put some respect on Naomi, honestly. She's seriously really good. I feel like she's always been weirdly overshadowed. I don't think she's a very good promo, if I remember right. But, from what I saw, that seems to have improved. I saw the SmackDown highlights of a promo about Jade. So she seems like she's gotten better.
Why don't you glow home? No, I cannot, Corey.
Pretty cool attire to put in the game.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an
Obviously,
honor to make history.
I agree with a lot of the opinions people have about Saudi shows, but I like when they get really creative with the attires they have to wear. And Naomi definitely is one that would. How was the ladder match? It took me 30 minutes. Just under, probably, because of how long Paul Heyman talks. like, I think it was like 3 attempts. No.
And tonight, once again, an
Yeah, 3
opportunity
attempts.
to make history in her career.
I had to restart because the timed objective I didn't get the first time. I had to restart because Carmella won the second time, and I got on the third one. I don't like it. I'll say that. I definitely don't like it. I feel like playing is literally one of the weakest characters in the game. Oh my god, what did they do to Naomi? Jeez.
This history-making match tonight. She said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight.
Speaking of people they just don't seem to respect these days.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this.
Bayley's most recent women's title reign made me really sad.
Bayley is nothing if not
Huge Rumble win, huge Mania win, great storyline leading into it. Literally nothing afterwards, and then losing to Nia Jax. And they've done like nothing with Bayley ever since that Mania win. Her whole reign they did nothing, and then afterwards nothing. And now they seem to be like trying to use her, but they're like kind of just throwing her around on like every show. I don't really get what they're doing. I mean, I prefer it. But I don't know. I don't think that they really appreciate how good of a competitor they got with Bayley. She's probably one of the best women on the roster right now. Especially on SmackDown. I don't really know a lot of the good names on the SmackDown roster, women's division. But Tiffany Stratton's really good. Charlotte still seems to be very good. Naomi, of course. Who am I missing here? Who else on SmackDown that's a really good women's competitor? Jade, I've not actually seen her wrestle other than like short periods in Rumble. I've not seen a one-on-one Jade match. I liked her beatdown on Naomi in the chamber. That was really cool.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East.
Chelsea? Yeah, Chelsea seems pretty good. Oh, you know who's on SmackDown that's really, really, really underappreciated? Mia Yim. Or Michin. Whatever one you want to call her. She's insanely good. I don't know what the hell they're doing with her. I would not be surprised if she left. Because, like, wow, they have not put any respect on her at all ever since they got her. I'm going to restart because I didn't read the objective in time. And it's timed. So I'm just gonna try to be a bit more careful. Piper Niven, I feel like I saw her. Yeah, I think I remember seeing a match of hers and be like, wow, she's actually really good. I've only seen her once. I think she's having a match against Zelina on SmackDown, right? That sounds like it'd be very good. Zelina's on SmackDown. That's another really good wrestler. They just don't really use a lot of them. SmackDown's really weird. It's like one division has to suffer on every show. Like on Raw, the tag division is just dead. On SmackDown, that's not going to help. No, I'll give it a try. No, there's no way. It's too slow. Yeah, it's too slow. Okay. It's first objective, huh?
Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE.
That's better.
Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi.
Do a little bit of each.
Pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure.
There we go.
Resume speaks for
Nice
itself.
approach going from a top rope dive when she's at ringside. I think Bayley really with a light combo she won't see coming. A light combo she won't see coming. What does that mean? Is it not just like a combo?
Women's champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi taking flight.
All the way to the outside. Trying to do as
Bailey's gear is not great. At least 3 more running in the next 40. Again? I'm playing the showcase on normal. I just left it on the default. I don't think there's anything wrong with playing it on easy. If you play it on easy, you play it on easy. I'm not going to shame you for that. But yeah, I haven't changed the difficulty, so I'm pretty sure it's normal. Surprised the ladder match I got through kind of quickly. I think I got very lucky.
She's better physically and mentally than she's ever been in her career. Smashing the face right into the ground.
You have to grab the ropes? That's so weird. A nicely timed reversal. I can't do it. She's not doing anything.
It's about frustration, Saxton. It's about realization. Bailey realized she never got the respect that she deserves from the WWE Universe. And Bailey is really being knocked around here. Naomi picking up the pace against.
I'm gonna keep beating on her because it makes the rest of the match easier, but I'm waiting for her to fight back.
Looking helpless right now.
Here we go. I got it. Oh, we're doing this again? Okay. Top rope facing now with a heavy attack. Okay. I don't really like this mini game. Can you turn this off? Yeah, this is dumb. I don't enjoy this spot at all. You're enjoying this? What, this match or this mode? The strike exchange? Which part? Woohoo! Bailey has gotten like no offense in this whole match. Holy moly, Bailey. Okay, they're gonna still do the spot anyway. They're not gonna put t-shirt physics in a 2K game. Come on, see? She's not even gonna grab it.
Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far. Well, Bailey thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready. Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Ring. Okay, that's a running finisher, isn't it? Got it with my ass. Oh, my pinfall or submission. I read it as submission. I was like, wait, what do I do as a submission? That's fine. That's fine. This is wrestling? Yeah, no shit. That's another really stupid chant. Well, it ain't ballet. Wait, what? Oh my god, she does have a submission. I don't think I've ever seen her do this.
Looking less like a question and more like an inevitable conclusion now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get her to tap with this. They're saying women's wrestling? It certainly is that too. Very observant. That's very good. It'd be really cool if I could just hit a rear view off of this. Oh, I could have. That was my opportunity.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side, and Naomi continues to somehow have Bailey's number here. Her moment.
Size up like I'm gonna hit a big spear. I'm gonna hit her with my ass. That's it. Yay. I really like this theme. It's a shame this isn't around anymore. Bring it to the floor.
Bailey's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their
I had just
father
noticed that there wasn't any
who
Afa or
made
Sika
the
matches.
blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best.
There's quite a lot of Bloodline members I haven't played matches for yet, so, huh? The Rock, Solo, Jacob, Tama, Tonga Loa. And of course, Roman's going to be the finale, I'm expecting. Don't tell me. Do not tell me. Don't want to know.
Their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's
God,
most
80s
dominant
wrestling
tag team
stunk.
of the early 1980s.
Try going back and watching some of it.
WWE Tag Team Championship on 3.
You won't think the 2010s are so bad, I promise you.
Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring
Samoans. Say it.
with the wild Samoans.
Yeah.
Accompanied by
70s wrestling? He said 80s.
Lou Albano. The trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so
This is going to be another random day one match, isn't it?
turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country and then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief,
Ulafala moment? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it!
than when he was presented the Ulafala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell.
The moment that turned him into a monster.
You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time?
Ooh.
Why not present Afa, Sika, the Wild Samoans, versus Bubba Ray
Okay.
and Devon, the Dudley Boys. And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match.
Yeah, of course.
Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
Okay. Well, day one again. Here we are. Oh, this theme? You couldn't get... Yeah, we're coming down. What? No.
Fight. That's just what they'll get from Sika, and then some.
What the hell? Rob. No intro pyro or anything. Couldn't do Bombshell at the very least? Actually, no, that one's that's by Power Man. That makes sense. They couldn't get that one. Bombshell, for there's probably some wrestling fans that don't know this is Bombshell, their old entrance theme. That's like an actual song off of a Power Man 5000 album. One of my friends from way back didn't know that was used for the Dudleys. It was like, why?
In pro wrestling history, they've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the Wild.
Man, this theme stinks. That's a shame. It's so plain. I hate that there are prime bottles in my video. Remember when I used to drink that? I do. Deep shame. Are you gonna stream My Rise 2? Yeah, I am.
This is gonna be a great one. You can feel the electricity already. I feel the excitement and some fear.
They got Captain Lou? Oh, that's cool. Super Mario is here. Fuck you, Luigi.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team.
Can't say I'm a Wild Samoans fan, but I'm sure this will be fine. You can't turn off the blows. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna have to just keep dealing with them then. What do I think of 2007 JBL commentary?
Can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone.
I haven't watched it since 2007. That was 18 years ago. I don't remember. I don't think I was a big fan, to be honest. Did I watch One Night Stand 2005? No, I think that was right before I started watching. Because I started watching from Vengeance. Vengeance 2005, headlined by Batista, and Triple H, Hell in a Cell, was the first show I ever watched. Michael Cole said it wrong. Okay. Perform 3 taunts of any type. Okay. Smelling drop finisher on either Dudley. Okay. Another tornado tag.
Something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage. It's how they train. It's how they
I started watching in 09. I have watched, like, I've spoken about this before, I have watched, like, classic stuff, but, like, I started from WrestleMania 1, and I started watching just, like, everything bit by bit. I'm up to, like, 96, but I just get very bored sometimes and don't watch it. Oh, I just gotta get them to red damage? Okay. I can't see this match having many objectives, to be honest.
A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it'll take for the Dudley Boys to
Remember the guest hosts of Raw? God, I sure do. I spoke about this once before, but I remember as like a kid really hating when they had those on and they would like humiliate like actual wrestlers, like when Bob Barker like knocked out Chavo Guerrero, and I'm like, dude, you're making your wrestlers look really stupid. There are wrestlers that have struggled to beat Chavo Guerrero before, and Bob Barker could knock him out with one strike. As a kid, I was thinking that.
We can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With
I will say I respected the celebrities that were willing to do something to make themselves seem heel. I always thought that was like respectable looking back. That like not every celebrity was like, you know how like when they get a celebrity on The Simpsons and like all they do is glaze them the whole time? I like that some celebrities were willing to look bad. I think that's bad. I had to watch Trump Raw. Oh, don't talk about Trump Raw. Please don't remind me. I didn't know who he was when I watched WrestleMania 23. I wish I still didn't. America, I'm so sorry for you. And I'm also really glad I don't live there anymore. I'm glad I left. In retrospect. That's it? That's all the objectives? Wow.
It's going to be curtains for you if you're on the receiving side of a Wild Samoan headbutt from the top rope. Double axe handle.
Whoa, what? Okay. No, this is fine. Oh, that would have been so good! It's over. Captain Lou. Wow, that was nothing. 3-minute warning AOP was way better than that. This is awesome as a fair chant. I don't mind that one. That actually makes sense. You're appreciating the match and not stating what it is. He told them to shut up, and they said, okay.
There was only one way this match could end.
I like that. I like that little thing they do. I like that that got passed down as well. To the head shrinkers. Hey look, more My Faction stuff unlocked. Oh my god, I haven't played that. I think there's like daily stuff you're supposed to do in that, right? Oh well. Steve Austin's what is the worst chant? Strong disagree. When there is a chant that is "This is wrestling," I don't think what is that bad anymore. Fight forever.
Every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refine them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tamatanga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility, with Solo's Rogue Bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question the future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can possibly.
Of all matches they gave Solo, they went for this?
The unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
I'm just surprised they didn't do like the whole reverse the thing and have him beat Cody at Crown Jewel, or like what was it, wherever it was he fought Cody, or like the Cena match at Crown Jewel, you know, something that was like Oh wait, no, didn't he squash Cena actually? Never mind. Actually, maybe not that one. I don't know, it just feels like a strange match choice. An NXT match. For a guy who's been on the main roster and done like quite a lot. I mean, he's lost every big feud he's been in, but that's beside the point. Solo's been growing on me lately. I just like it when they have a bit more personality than screaming wild man. And Forza Solo I didn't really like very much because he didn't speak and all he did was just be a brute. If, like, best example, if Jacob Fatu didn't speak, I don't think I'd be a big fan of him, but his promos add everything. That guy is the guy. Jacob Fatu, they need to go all in on.
What? This place is shaking. We never thought we'd see
I don't even know this theme. I don't even recognize this one. Street champ. Okay. He'd already held the North American title before, right? This wasn't his first time.
Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off.
Well, Mello talked about wearing
Is Kenny Omega overrated? I missed that earlier. I can't really say. He seems alright. I think he is one of the no-selling finisher spam styles. But, like, he seems alright. I just don't watch anything he's in. I can't say I hate Kenny Omega. No way. He seems good. I'm just not interested in the companies he works for.
As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected.
Any of the companies he's worked for, I should say. I think I would have liked seeing him when he was on TNA, but... Sorry, I already lost like a third of my time. But the thing about that is, like, I know that the AEW TNA partnership was very much take from AEW. They didn't really give anything to TNA. So I don't know that I would have enjoyed it very much.
Is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0.
This is right before he comes up. They said this was just after he debuted, costing Drew the title. So yeah, he was like very freshly into the Bloodline. He was now in the Bloodline, but he had like just joined it.
Watching this match closely right now.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. We're talking about the man who has held the WWE Undisputed Universal
Samoa Joe moment. I love doing that. It's so satisfying. Let me do my last combo, you jerk. Oh my god. Okay, SmackDown's on tonight, I just realized. I need to watch it. Is it another? Is it pre-taped again, or is it like live right now? Because I know they're still in Europe, so it's either going to be a pre-tape or it's live at the moment. Running attack. Okay. Yeah, I remember him vacating the title straight away. I remember hearing about that. Really weird choice. Did they just want to get the belt off of Carmelo?
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy.
I like that they made Solo give up the NXT North American title because he was on the main roster, and they're like, you can't have an NXT title on SmackDown. And then like a year later, Dominic won the NXT North American title and had it on Raw for like half a year or something. I don't even think it was that long after this.
And momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ. And Hayes takes out Williams.
I don't know if Dominic will ever win like a singles title again.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had.
Finds the roll-up. Rope break, stop the pin.
This is where awareness really pays off in the ring. Oh!
He's quick to get out of the way there.
The way he flinched.
Roundhouse kick. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Perfectly executed submission hold.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Caught with a punch.
Again, god damn it. Stop.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
I remember when Trick Williams was just Carmelo's manager. I wasn't watching NXT at all, but I remember seeing him as Carmelo's manager, and I was like, this is one of them guys that's just going to unfortunately fade into like irrelevance. For what I've said about NXT, I feel bad for counting him out. He's really good. Oh, running attack in the corner. Okay. I don't know why they've kept him on NXT for so long. I guess they're just making sure there's something for him if they take him off. Dazed in the corner again. Okay.
Yeah, he beat Knight so
Yeah.
seen him in months. Maybe we should ask that. Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes, ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Wait, was Carmelo heel too?
First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa, cover now for the win.
Was this heel versus heel?
Hayes kicks it too.
Triple H ain't going to give that a very good rating. Are these even compatible styles?
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes. Oh,
Triple H would not be pleased.
Super kick drops Williams.
Unless Eric Bischoff booked it on WCW, then he'd love it.
Is
5-star
that it
classic.
for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed.
Okay.
Here's your chance, Solo. The title could
Look
be
at the finish
yours.
top rope. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh,
Top
winding
rope.
up. There's a Samoa
Oh, the splash.
Makes a
The
cover.
challenger clearing a path. What the? Sikoa is the new
Sikoa.
champion.
I feel like Trick is still in NXT because of how bad the men's main event scene is. You know what? Good point, actually. Yeah, their scene is... When Ridge Holland is being pushed, that's a bad division. That dude is ass. He is so bad.
It is the North American title now going to SmackDown. This has to be the most unpredictable.
They're going to SmackDown. We gotta be near the end of this, surely.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together.
Is this the end?
And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair.
Oh, he already did a Rock match. That's right, Rocky Maivia.
Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank.
God, I hate like looking back and remember when they used to make Roman wear like blue contacts
And the title.
to make him more Vince's type.
Roman Reigns lost
Oh,
the undisputed championship after almost 4 years.
Vince was a
The
freak,
greatest
man.
title reign
Understatement of the century.
to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect.
Remember this quote after WrestleMania 41, guys.
Visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins.
They did take the freaking out of his name recently.
Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
All right, cool. So someone said earlier that Roman was supposed to lose this match originally. Was it this match? I remember going into this one, I thought for sure he was losing it.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble.
Day one. Oh, okay. What was the day one match?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is
The Superior Roman theme? Yeah, this one's really good.
Time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal.
Why does the Ulufal look really weird in this? It looks too, like, wide? Supposed to be versus Brock? Oh. Never mind, the right man won. I'll take a Roman reign any day over a Brock reign in, like, the 2020s. I had had enough of Brock by, like, 2015, 16, something like that. There's one Brock match I never saw because I stopped watching before it happened that I really wish I'd seen. And that's it. And it was Brock versus Samoa Joe. I do wish I'd seen that. Because if they gave them time, that was probably really good. But that's about it. The rest of everything Brock did, I just did not care about. Every time he came back, I was like, oh great. There goes the world title again. Wonderful. Here's another random feud where he just wins for no good reason. He was a streak breaker. At that point, like, he couldn't really lose much. I get it.
Cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
But yeah,
telling how Roman's gonna handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own, but that's the situation we're seeing right now.
They'd also do matches I just didn't think were a good mix, like Brock and Bryan. Like, I don't want to see that. What? Wow. There is no way anyone would wear a Tony D'Angelo shirt. You stop that right now. What is that? What is that purple shirt? What is that?
Touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield.
Do you think Jay will lose to Braun?
Of Seth Rollins.
What? They're not feuding.
A family man. And what
I missed
Seth
that earlier.
Rollins did to his family was cowardly.
Joe
In the
shoot
eyes
pissed
of
Brock
the
off
head
in the
of
following up
table,
promo.
the tribal chief.
I think I remember that. I remember like there was a really heated promo between like those two, where Joe kind of like maybe went a little too far. Like I guess he went off script. Maybe I don't know. Joe has got to be one of the biggest fumbles that he's ever had, but at the time he just couldn't stop getting injured. I don't necessarily blame them for not having a lot of faith in him. It's just like that sucks, man, because Joe should have been an all-timer in WWE. He should have been right there with Styles as a huge guy finally coming from TNA. One of the commentators just go, "This is cool." Yeah, he should have been such a big deal. I don't feel like Joe has ever really gotten the right level of recognition, though, to be honest. Because even in TNA, they never really appreciated him enough. God, this entrance is so long. Where's the rest of the Bloodline? Were they not with him in 2022? I think I was reading the results in this year. I wasn't watching. Who got it worse, Joe or Nakamura? Definitely Nakamura. Joe, as I said before, he couldn't help that he just kept getting injured. It was just really unfortunate. Nakamura, he was great in NXT, and then it seems like everything has just worked to ruin his image since.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody.
Why can't we get
down.
Seth Rollins doing the mind games anymore, man?
There, Seth freaking Rollins decided to tear it apart.
I love when he wears like something to get in his opponent's head, like when he wore the SummerSlam gear against Finn when they had a match, or like when he wore the polka dots against Cody. I love that, man. That's the good stuff.
Infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history.
Do you think if Moxley came back as Dean, he'd be booed or cheered? He'd be cheered like crazy. It'd be the biggest pop he's had in like 10 years if he came back as Dean. How long it would last, I don't know, because he was definitely always the weakest of the three. But the day he returned, it would be massive.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Would Austin have gotten a bigger pop than Taker at Mania 40? I want to say yes, because considering it's The Rock and Austin, I feel like that would have been huge. It definitely felt more appropriate than Undertaker. But like, I don't know. I don't know. Have I seen the nail spot? I said it before. I don't like mature wrestling, so I'm not into the nail spot that recently happened at all.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage. You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the
Outstanding. It does say that, actually.
Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside. It was an all-or-nothing move as Rollins would have lost his title.
Man, that should count. That should count as all of them. that was plenty more than just one. Well, I'm playing as Roman. He's probably like crazy high overall, so this shouldn't be too hard. Hey, what the hell, Charles Robinson? Getting in the way. Little Nate.
You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship.
How big would the Pop Beef Dean return at Mania 40? I think you heard it. I think when the Shield theme hit, people all thought it was happening. I think you basically heard as much as it was going to be. I don't think it was going to get any bigger.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next
Again!
Here we go. It's
big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from
I'm so sick of this spot.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Lift it up. What's next? Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counseling cousins to help him stay in control to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks
From into the
have
back here,
started
the
to
big
show.
Irish whip.
Every comment Rollins has made about their past,
The steps. Oh, that was a goal. I didn't even see. Cool.
further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced.
What? That didn't count?
It definitely is his toughest mental battle. Off the barricade. He dodges out of danger.
Setting up for something here.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Jeez, this Roman is crazy overpowered. I think I did see a chat message. You said this would be the Roman that had a 99 overall in 2K22. That would probably explain why I feel like untouchable. Just hit the damn barricade. All right, good.
Rollins, who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory?
I found another one. I tried to do it twice.
Chop block without warning.
What the hell was that crowd noise I just heard?
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke
Outside the
here
ring.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family...
I did the wrong button. I did the wrong button.
Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Another.
There you go.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
Getting back in the ring and unload all your anger on him with a front heavy attack. Okay.
He has tunnel
I'm
vision
just
for
beating the
Rollins.
hell out of
The only
him.
thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
It's gonna start a cutscene if I had to guess. Who could have seen it coming?
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with a clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover. Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
What?
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that shield fist bump.
Do I think Mox will go back to WWE? No.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
He thinks he's a creative genius because he does really unnecessary violent spots, and WWE won't let him, so no.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade. Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope. I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on.
I hate Byron and Corey so much on commentary in these. I miss King. I honestly agree. Byron and Corey have no personality as commentators. They're really flat, super monotone, just boring commentators. Corey's I'm gonna glaze every heel really hard thing gets really boring, and Byron's nothing gets really boring.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
Do you think Swerve going to WWE will be the end of AEW? No. I think he's one of the better ones they've got, isn't he? Why would that be the end? Don't people really like Swerve?
Just motionless now.
Give yourself a chance long enough to avoid the DQs. Don't throw it away now. Put Rollins down with the defensive submission. Reigns is action and Rollins is a super finisher.
The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the tribal chief past his boiling point. Oh no, has him lined up for the kill shot.
Wait, what? While running at opponent standing dazed in the corner. As in, he's got to be standing dazed in the corner? I don't get it.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof. Reigns establishing the
Running at opponent standing dazed in the corner. Like leaned against it? I'm guessing they probably mean leaned against it. Oh, he actually got me. Nice. I understand the Pat's prior commitments, but why do we not have Wade or Vic yet? I don't want Pat on commentary in the games. I think that would be far worse, actually. Oh, this isn't it either. Oh, running at opponent. Whoops. Misread. What? That was only one. I thought he was going to do the thing where he bounces between the ropes. He bounced off one rope. That was lame. Doesn't he normally bounce off the ropes like 2 or 3 times before hitting with the big spear?
Roman Reigns has finally done it.
Is that the end of the showcase?
Seth Rollins finally exercised the ghost of the Shield. It looks like a
No, there's more.
huge weight
Okay.
has been lifted
What's next? Let's find out. I don't really care what the commentators have to say. Okay, bonus match. All right. They do like including those now, to my knowledge. Make it this far takes skill, commitment, and heart. You earn the big wins and showcase classic matches, an incredible testament to who you are, but there's still history for you to create and challenges to be met. Will you prove to be the one? Okay.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG Bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue Bloodline.
Yo, that Tonga Loa?
In the War Games.
Sorry, even talking about him caused you to botch.
There was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG Bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's Rogue Bloodline, no honorary uses?
Okay.
It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga.
No honorary Usos. Includes Sami. What?
Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment.
That didn't make any sense.
Who is the real Bloodline? This is your moment to determine who is the only Bloodline. This is where the Bloodline's legacy and the Bloodline's future is in your hands.
I get to pick. Dude, I love Jacob Fatu. And Solo's growing on me. I do not care for the Tongans at all. I like everyone in the original. I'm sick of the original, but I like everyone in it. I don't like Tama and I don't like Tonga. Literally what this match is remember when we did the War Games match? We can't do 5-on-5 in the game, so we took the extra people out.
The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each
I've never
team
played a
will be
War
released
Games
to enter the
match before. This should be fun.
The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission.
Do you want to hear a really unpopular opinion? A really, really unpopular opinion. I wish War Games was its own separate pay-per-view because I hate that they got rid of the traditional Survivor Series match for this. I liked the 5-on-5 elimination matches and I prefer them. I'm really sorry to say that. If I had to choose between the two, I'd get rid of War Games. I always liked the build-up to the 5-on-5s where they try to assemble a team. I always thought that was really good storytelling, normally. Especially when it was like brand v brand. Those were great.
California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso.
Bryce and me had this conversation once, and he put it best. They can keep this, they can keep doing this, that's fine. But I think they really, and he was the one that said it, I'm repeating him and agreeing with him. I think they should really bring back bragging rights if they're going to keep doing these. Just because that was such a good match. I do wish I could play as Jacob, but yeah, only 2 people I like in one side and 4 I like in the other.
The original Bloodline was created with a
Kind of hard not to pick the other side, you know?
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with
Is
honor.
Jacob?
This man
I don't
says
actually
the
know
OG
his spot in the bloodline. Is he just like
consequences
Solo and
of
Jimmy and Jay's brother?
We are looking at
Because the last name Fatu would make me think so.
malice in his eyes.
But I don't know if there's any
And
others
he's looking
that
to
are
make his
Fatu.
name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
Jacob does look really good in this.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat.
'Cause if he's
like
their brother, he looks nothing like them. Well, he does, but like he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger.
He's a cousin. Okay. That would explain it. Because, yeah, he doesn't look like... You can really see the Usos in Jimmy and Jay's face.
Bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond.
I mean, in Solo's face. Sorry. I knew I meant. You can see Jimmy and Jay in Solo a lot. You can see Rikishi in all three of them. Jacob, no. And that would explain it. Okay. The bloodline is super complicated to keep track of. Like, to my knowledge... Wait, what? Standing next to the cage, shelter chamber, holds the victims of wall and press on. Okay, I don't want to. Okay. I didn't want to go all the way up. To my knowledge, the Tongans aren't actually, like, related to them, are they? Tama and Tongaloa?
With his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight. And Jay has the title wins in
Which is why Haku's not highlighted in this at all, I would assume.
to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore...
Guys, Sami Zayn up next. You see at the bottom. Coming up next.
What made their team Uzi and work as a real team? Just one last time.
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even. This War Games just got...
I don't quite know what you just said there, Connor.
The original bloodline side.
And Jey Uso having a little fun with another.
Sokoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table.
Sammy's missing Mania this year. That's a shame.
And when he asks the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet.
Oh, he reversed me. I was like, what the hell was that? That would explain a lot.
And more. Ooh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my.
How do you... Okay, there you go. Yeah, let's just leave Sammy behind.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face.
Haku is considered an uncle by The Rock, but isn't his actual uncle. Isn't Rock also... I remember people saying this when Rock first got involved in the Bloodline. People like, isn't he like barely a member of the Bloodline though?
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay.
If I'm not mistaken, Haku's son is Tongaloa, and Tama and Hikuleo are his adopted sons. That would explain why Tama looks nothing like Tongaloa, actually. Now, there's nothing wrong with being adopted. That's great. But, like, that would explain a lot. Oh, here he comes, guys! Here he comes! Throw him up. He doesn't even have his own theme. Just comes out the solos.
Many folks think Tongaloa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget,
Guys, he got in the ring without falling over or something.
just like his father,
Gotta give him credit for that.
truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games. Ooh! Follow through with the uppercut. Ooh! He drops the hammer right on the lower back.
Man, building up a signature takes forever. But I think this was supposed to take time, you know? It's War Games.
And he is directed into the corner.
No escape from these punches. Sami Zayn, who so much is a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth. Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase
Stop
this.
interrupting every time I go for a signature. Just let me do it, man.
Sammy seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Those are his dogs. So lame. Everything Byron Saxton says is so lame.
There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games. And his head
Oh, I can play a Sammy, can't I? That's right. I should do that. I should change it up a little bit. That'd definitely get me to do another signature pretty quickly.
So much raw talent in that young man. Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational.
Bringing a table in.
But Jacob
That's
seems to be
cool.
a step ahead of every
Is that just a thing that happens in War Games matches when you play them?
who can take the mantle as the leader of
People can just randomly bring a weapon in?
the one to earn the victory tonight. His time as the tribal chief.
I literally never played a War Games match, so I don't know anything about them.
From way out, Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb.
Super kick!
territory he does not want to be in.
I'm playing as Roman as soon as he comes in.
Climbing the wall, the War Games here. This might not be a good idea. Oh my God, what a kick. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure. But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card.
Oh, I should have done a haluva kick. I was in perfect position for it. I wouldn't have really been able to do much with it, but it would have been cool.
Certainly will have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
You have an option upon entering the cage to grab a weapon from the rear. That's really cool. I like that.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered
Wait,
true.
Tonga Loa doesn't have a theme, but Tama Tonga does? What? Is it because Tonga Loa hasn't really like been around long enough? He got injured like really early in. Isn't he like rumored to possibly not even be coming back?
On the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back to that.
Here we go. Last signature. Any other objectives now? Yes. Paint the arena red by busting open all 4 of your opponents. Oh, okay. I gotta focus on Tama then. Super finisher from Sami Zayn or Roman Reigns will get you close to victory. Okay. I don't know what Sami's super finisher is. Use the search on your opponent's head to bust them open with 3 finishes stored. Press up. I don't know what his is. I'm assuming it will show it on here. Top rope brain buster. Okay.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their
Whoa! What's happening to the screen? Oh my god! That ought to do a lot of damage. He's already at red. And there you go. It's pretty cool. Super. I like the super finishers. Those are a fun addition. I don't think those are from this game, but Roman's just grabbing a bunch of stuff. I like that you could just take your time. Like, oh, I'm gonna grab a few more things. That's cool. I'm gonna be Roman. That'll be fun. Change it up a little bit. I didn't really get to play as him very much, other than beating the hell out of Seth Rollins.
Just a dominant display. Incredible power slam. What impact right in the kisser.
I wonder what other objectives are going to be in this. Fun extra match. I like it. It's funny that I can't finish this until everyone's in the ring, so it's just gonna keep going. Like, they're already so done compared to us.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds. Back suplex to the neck breaker.
Going straight for him.
And that can vanquish Tom.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo
The new tribal chief.
Bloodline War Games.
You can hit Rollins Super Stomp off a ladder. Oh, that's cool.
He's going to be a sitting duck.
As soon as he gets in. I don't want to waste any time. I feel like that's canon. That's what Roman would have done in this situation.
Seemingly get Sammy with a big boot. And Sammy ended it there. Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Jimmy, what the hell? I'm in the middle of something here, Jimmy. Big Jim.
Clearly taking out his preternaturally bad mood on the competition. And Jay took a solid hit that time. Climbing to the top. Uso.
Yeah, go ahead.
He was put through the ringer tonight. That's going to keep Sikoa down. Kick to the
Poor Solo. Guy just came in here and started getting pummeled.
Zayn looking a bit worse for wear after being on the receiving end of that offense. Great
Hey, what the hell? You can't interrupt moves? I'm trying to make this guy bleed, Jimmy. Get out of the way. Oh, here we go. That's got to be it. No? Okay. I'll do it again. Jimmy, stop it. Alright, I'll just keep doing it until you bust it open. Oh, you reversed it. Okay. Now, where was I? No. Okay, good. No, don't. We lost? We lost? How? We were in control. How the hell do we lose? That's insane. What happened?
Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude.
That's I genuinely don't even know what happened there. That's so weird. Wow. I didn't see anything that was going on over there. Probably because Jimmy wasn't helping the other two. It was 3-on-2 on that side. That sucks. This is a long match to have to replay. Like, it's fun the first time. I wouldn't want to have to redo it, which I'm now doing.
And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight
Well, hopefully the match after this, so I kind of had someone say there's 2 more. I don't really like spoilers, but what can you do? Hopefully I can get them done in the next like 40 minutes.
He says he's the new tribal chief.
I was expected to be done kind of early.
Legacy, those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career, and he needs to take it back tonight.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him. What a display of strength here.
I'm the first person to reset the match ever. No one has ever lost this match before. What a reversal. That was insane.
Be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But
If he's the one to put
Don't
away the new
reverse.
bloodline,
Why?
he will
Why
truly
do
be
it?
the main event of War Games.
I'm going back to being Sammy. I like Jay, but Sammy's more fun to play.
What do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Bloodline.
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough
Go
if
ahead.
they can't stay on the same page. Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the
People just accept them losing and moving on to the next match. You couldn't.
Need to remember what bonded them, what made their team
It said
and work
showcase menu or replay. There wasn't a next match option.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
I'm really glad that when they did this War Games match in real life, they didn't reunite anymore after that. It was just a one-off. I actually really liked that. I was so worried that was like, oh god, we're doing it again. Please no. Huge relief when it wasn't like that.
So much raw talent in that young man. Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times. Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief.
So I gotta keep in mind that I can just lose in any given moment once everyone's in. That makes bloodying Solo a lot harder. Can also win at any given moment, which would also screw things up.
Jacob thought he's got a problem here. Kick to the back.
Solo's the color leader of the new
Oh, whoops!
Bloodline.
I keep forgetting wrong button. Damn it! See when I get this, if I can just get a copy, if I can just copy an existing wrestler to use for my rise. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I don't really like making one. I'd rather just use someone that's not available in the mode. I mean, I don't even know who's in the mode because they use legends in it. Building a character in these newer games is a hell of a lot of work because there's so much to do.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron.
I should probably switch to Jay so I can quickly do a signature. I think I'm Jay. I see Jay's been getting his ass kicked whilst I wasn't playing as him. That's cool. I'm Jimmy. I've just been goofing around as Jimmy the whole time. I didn't think I was the right character. I was like, I can't seem to reverse anything. That'd explain it. Jimmy is probably just walking around a whole bunch. I wasn't looking at him at all. Oh, Jay lost his signature at some point. Well, that sucks.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tom Malone is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tom Malone truly excels in a brawl.
Sammy, I swear to God, you interrupt this, I'm going to be mad. Sammy, I'm mad at you now. Mind your own damn business, Sammy. What the hell's wrong with you? Let me do my signature. Let me do it. Go away. Okay, now I'm going to be Sammy and I'm going to do another signature. Oh, he already used it. Okay, cool. Well, he has a lot of momentum, so I'll just be him anyway.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth. Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman. First up top.
The teams are now equal, but this
I guess I'm not doing a super brainbuster again because apparently he's been using his finishes when I wasn't playing as him.
he gets out of the way. Kick from behind. Oh, some power
still can't believe they had Paul Heyman say no honorary Usos and then be like Sami Zayn, by the way. Which one is it? You know what? I can see that this is... What is Tama Tonga doing? He hiding? What's this goofball doing? Get off for that. What are you doing?
Back down and back to the drawing board for him. And that's it. That's a tap.
Jacob Fatu would never tap. I believe that's a man that would never tap out.
You're on the opposite side of this entry. You are bracing for a fight.
Tonga Loa still isn't bleeding either? Uh-oh. I believe they'll get the job done for me.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. DDT. Jay is out. That is it. Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put
What are you
back
doing,
down.
Roman?
Bullseye with the drop kick. Under the top. What's he at? Uso. Jimmy Uso.
Oh, okay. Since you're not going to do anything, I'll do it.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the
If I can get the super finish for Solo, that gets him the red head damage immediately.
Oh, and it's reversed. And oh my God, what a fall. He puts him into the corner. This is ugly. An unprotected shot to the head. Those can add up. Clock counting down to Cyrus. Uso. Jay can seal it here. This might be trouble for him. And Zayn getting knocked around there. And now a new tribal chief.
How the hell do I get this guy to bleed?
Joining Bloodline will
He just won't bleed.
have to start to finish it off.
Bleed, damn you.
going for sliced bread.
I thought the match just ended. I was like, what? I was so confused for a second there.
This is War Games. I can't even begin to fathom all the chaos and destruction.
I'm going to quickly be one of these guys so I can try to get this guy, Mr. Tonga Loa, to bleed.
Meanwhile, Zayn
Feeling like it's over.
Jay has a signature. That should do it. Oh, no, it won't.
being placed in the corner here.
What the hell do I do to make these guys bleed?
Pensacola is starting to show the effects of this match.
Okay, Solo ended up bleeding really fast.
Champ looking a little
No. Okay, I thought that was a count. Alright, that's one more. Now we just got to do something about Tonga Loa here. How do you do a super kick as Jay real quick? I don't seem to be able to... Is it Wait, he doesn't have a super kick as a signature?
has acquired the target. This ends now. He attacks to the neck and head area.
That's a little weird.
Reigns got all of it.
His body is still the focus of the attack.
And a stop to the gut.
Now Reigns. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
Shoulders down. Going for the win.
Is this really the... Uh-oh. No.
He doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet. And the fan could be...
No.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right? Yeah, what's he doing?
Yeah. Alright, okay, I got an idea. Did I just see a crossroads? What? I couldn't... Like, what?
Has fallen.
What? Wait, what? Didn't he just get pinned? Dude, I don't care. I'll do that objective in my own time. If we're done with the match, we're done with the match. I'm not restarting that again. I don't have the time for it.
Unbelievable.
That match takes forever. I don't know what just happened, but we won apparently. Yeah, that objective takes way too long. I'll get it eventually, in my own time. Let's just finish this up for now. I really need to. I've got 30 minutes until I have to go.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was...
They should have had Nia and Naomi as fourth members. Who would they have kicked off of Solo's team? It was fine.
The sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Oh boy, that match. Great.
The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit.
I repeat, 80s wrestling stunk.
Saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits.
What is this match?
Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match.
Why?
Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully...
Yeah, OG Usos would have made way more sense. What the hell is this?
And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez.
For what reason?
And showcase the tag team mastery.
Ow, Blackjack, Jesus Christ.
To terrorize
Stop.
Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry,
I'm covered in
no
fur.
one will hold
Awesome.
you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them. Because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
I gotta be right back and let him out. I'll just let their entrances play whilst I do. I don't understand. Is this really the last match? Someone said there was 2 more, including War Games. If this is the last match, this is a really weird finish.
To get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Prophet's night, but it's not going to be easy. The Prophets possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2-out-of-3 falls match. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds.
Okay, I'm not. When I say someone said this was the last match, that doesn't mean spoil what the actual last match is.
The Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double
If you
team
keep spoiling
offense, but
stuff in
looking to
chat,
do more than
you're gonna
just
end up getting
beat the
banned.
Prophets. Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins
Oh,
better
boy.
have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I like these two. This is just such a why match. You don't need to say what it is. Someone already did.
I expect to see expert level tag team.
Outdated
both
Street
the
Profits, by the
and
way.
Islanders.
Would you expect any less?
Extreme athleticism from all four competitors. But this match could
I really
boil
looked
down
at
to guys
Montez
just
and
what
Angelo and
picks up
said,
the
man,
first
what if they fought Haku and the Tonga kid?
Chaos to rule.
Yeah.
And the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team.
This is such a weird match. Like, some of the ones, like, you know, like AOP 3-minute warning, these, like, crossover generational matches, like, they make sense because it's, like, you know, destructive blah blah. And then there was the Dudley Boys one where it's like, okay, it's just like two brutal teams. I don't get this one.
At a combined weight of 499 pounds.
What if the last match is a Golden Rock with 99 stats wearing the $500 shot? Oh boy, I'd be so happy.
The Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos. Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
Haku is a scary dude, so I've heard. I've not seen a lot of his work.
To overcome the odds in this
I feel like they didn't really give him much of a spotlight in WWF. I haven't seen Meng yet.
The Street Profits are going to have to execute a next level plan to take
People
down
seem
the
to regard him a
Islanders.
lot higher as Meng, I know that. Seems like he was used pretty well in WCW. Well, hopefully this doesn't take too long. I do not have a lot of time.
Facing off here in a 2-out-of-3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting. The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
Kind of wish we got classic arenas for dream matches instead of using the day one. Yeah, it feels kind of lame.
Luckily, they have the biggest party.
Is it just because of like the ones and like the down since day one, blah blah? Is that why they're using the day one?
2-out-of-3 falls matches.
I don't otherwise know why. Also, that Bobby Heenan face there looks awful. Good lord, who's that random old dude?
Just using the adrenaline.
That is terrible. That might be the worst face I've seen in this game. Who is that? Was it just like someone's grandpa on the staff? They were like, yeah, you can be Bobby Heenan in the game. That's so bad. Oh my god.
Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps. It could be, but for the Islanders, all of those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully
5
deserve.
combos is a lot.
Oh, right to the throat.
Oh, they got there.
Man, what a hit.
2 out of 3 falls, huh?
Muscled up with authority.
Sit out powerbomb.
Yeah, it's his face. His face is really bad. That is not Bobby Heenan's face. I know they don't have a facial scan for him, but they didn't for Andre. He always looks fine. That's terrible. Bobby Heenan's looked good in games before.
Rarity in tag team competition, but one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation. Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations. No,
2K15, Bobby Heenan looks great. What happened? Let's say it looks like they just put some guy on the team's face on him.
Bottom line, The Islanders are more than ready.
The hair
for
does
this.
look really bad though now that you
Hopefully,
mention it.
the Street Profits are quick learners.
Got out of the way that time. Up and around and down. He counters with a great reversal.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Byron Saxton is not in any authority to insult anybody.
Man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Tana saw what was coming. Shot combination. Across the forehead and right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked. Elbow drop. Piercing. Karate chop. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent of this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout singles?
You know what? Actually, I will say it's fitting that this one's in the Raw Arena because this is the most random match ever that would just be on an episode of Raw with no build-up.
Competing in many high-profile matches on his own. Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set.
God, their stamina goes up like crazy. I mean, the not stamina, the momentum goes up really slow in this match.
Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars. Shot combination. Across the forehead and right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked. And Dawkins is really being knocked around here. The Islanders.
I don't actually know what this guy's signatures are. Diving versus standing opponent, middle rope cross body, so it's mid rope standing opponent, and a running cross body. Okay.
Into the pin. Can he do it here? He decides this isn't the moment.
Hope he doesn't miss his chance because of this choice.
That's not happening. Okay. I'll just do this. Maybe I won't.
Way up there.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of
Nope.
roll about it.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him.
Oh, he took my momentum away. What?
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, he's on that path.
He didn't even do anything to me. I just wanted to do that. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Wow, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Dawkins avoids that one.
Out. Oh, God. Oh, what a headbutt on the mark.
Okay. Oh, they want me to do a signature? Are you kidding me? I mean, at least I have a minute and a half, but momentum is so slow. That's a horrible objective to give.
There's just something about the Analahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with Bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders. Great sequence of offense from Haku. The Islanders
Trying so hard to just wear this dude out. Getting a momentum. I'm running out of time.
weathered the storm and is looking to rain down some damage of his own. And it looked like Haku got caught hard by that.
Signature is a brutal thing to give you as a challenge.
With that attack.
What if I had like no momentum as both guys when they came up with
Leading
that?
on the
That's
turnbuckle here. Able to capitalize on
very
the
unforgiving.
mistake.
I got it.
This is a
That could have been really
big night
bad.
for the Street Profits. Their player cups are filled with drinks tonight.
Connect with 3 top rope dives.
And it
Alright.
nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong
That's
stuff
awesome.
in hand.
Thank
I
you.
heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match. They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads.
What was that? Stop it! Target the right guy.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Wait, why are you up? Why are you up?
He may get the 3 count.
Oh, is it because of the hot tag? Is he like riding off the road of momentum or something?
Still only got 1.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
I don't really know what those do, to be honest.
Are able to compete tonight. I was worried
If I fail this, by the way, I'm gonna have to just leave this for another time, which sucks.
Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog
I do
sitters.
not have time
Then again,
right now.
the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there. Stomp to the gut. A lot has been endured by Angelo Dawkins, and he could be done very soon.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Flying.
Dude, he almost rolled out of the way.
The Islanders continuing.
Stop getting up like that. What the hell?
Just don't know the word.
Oh, look out!
You know what? At least that counted.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
I wonder if I could just do one to the outside. That'd probably count, right? No, don't.
Taking things to the top rope. Launching. Whoa.
There you go. Problem solved.
High risk, high reward. We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often. The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
Dawkins could be moments away from being beaten.
Oh, there may be no escape from this.
Up with a tongue in death grip.
This is breaking up the hold there.
We got a cover.
Might as well.
Oh,
Someone get this guy out of here.
That might have been it.
oh, boot to the face. Does he get
At least now he has to stay out. I like that. That makes this so much smoother.
And yes, he just got to fall there.
Once again.
Haku with a tongue in death grip. After everything, he's second fall for the Islanders. And they beat the Profits.
Have they ever done a 2 out of 3 falls where they've just got an immediate like back-to-back falls like that? And this random old dude in the ring with them, dressed like Bobby Heenan. Who is this man?
For a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best.
God, that is atrocious.
The Islanders stepped up and got
That's
the
such a
job done.
disservice to one of the
Colin
best
Haku
managers of
showed
all time,
the
too.
best tag team of
TNA did it? Okay. I'll take that over MVP versus Benoit
Ladies and
any day.
gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family,
No hate to MVP though.
Bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you
They didn't give Sami Zayn a match. What the hell?
Spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing
Paul, I have like 10 minutes,
all of us
please.
so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe
Okay.
as the tribal chief.
All right.
Is Roman Reigns still your tribal chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa?
Can I pick someone else?
You want to see Tamina
Okay. That would be so difficult. Jesus, that would be hard.
all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to
Can we pick
acknowledge
Yoko? It sounds like I can pick anyone.
your tribal chief.
Is it like a Bloodline rules match, maybe? That'd be kind of cool. I know they have that in the game. Yeah, I can pick anyone. Yokozuna is the first option. If this was Ryan, he would just press the A button immediately here. Dude, I'm going to be completely real. Do you know what I think would be really fun? I think this will be awesome. I haven't played as him yet either. So it's still fresh. This is who you probably hover over. Somebody has beaten this as Tongaloa just to be a funny little shithead. Great, I have 10 minutes. Too bad, I guess.
The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
Okay.
The Bloodline
They made a custom
match
Bloodline
begins,
arena
ladies
and gave it the
gentlemen, with our
SmackDown
first
Fist entryway.
A superstar
That's
with
crazy.
a daunting challenge ahead.
I like you got all these people looking real serious and then just happy ass Naomi. Is this a custom version of the SmackDown entryway? The stage looks different. It's Roman's Fist. Oh, that's good. That's really good, actually. I like that. Yeah, everyone's looking like super badass, and then you got smiley old Naomi.
Bloodline, one of the biggest dynasties in history.
God, imagine doing this challenge as Tamina.
It's highly improbable.
Retro
but
achievements
nothing's
moment. Oh, I
impossible
see.
in
It's
WWE.
throwing them up. Okay. All right. That's actually really creative. Look, I will make fun of 2K on any given chance, okay? They do a lot of things very bad. They really did go all out on this showcase. I gotta give it to them. As someone who is not paid to glaze them with a copy of the game, I will speak my honest mind and say they actually did do really good on this showcase. I don't even really like the Bloodline stuff, but like this is really good. Other than that last match, I do not understand why. Boogeyman moment. Dude, this guy, there's a video of Jacob Fatu filming the Boogeyman, and he's like really like giddy about it. And I love Jacob Fatu, man. He's so great. I like that he does the Boogeyman taunt.
How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match? Makes you want to throw in the towel before the belly.
I just don't have the time to sit and watch Tamina come out. I'm sorry. I really don't. I gotta get this over with.
The most prestigious family in the history of our business.
Okay. Seriously, I cannot stress enough how much I love Jacob Fatu. If it wasn't obvious, this guy rules. Any 3 of your vaunted finishes to drive home the point. Okay.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided to...
Too bad he can't play as Lou Albano. That would have been good.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place.
I just want to point out that Naya's photo is right next to Loa's. It's really nice of them to try and make Tonga Loa look good like that. I respect the efforts made.
Will this be enough?
Jacob has 6 kids for the future. They're never going to top him. This man, from my understanding of the term, this guy is him as far as I'm concerned. Jacob Fatu needs to win a title, a world title. If we get like 10 years from when I'm doing this and Jacob Fatu is not a former world champion, I am disappointed. I promise you. Seriously, for the love of God, can we stop doing this? Rikishi has a son in high school? Someone, like, tell that man to get a vasectomy. Enough's enough. Somebody cannot get enough of Rikishi.
Once again, she's put on the back foot.
I gotta say, I'm really not a fan of intergender matches, personally. You will not be seeing the... Like, when I eventually, in like 7,000 years... I actually don't know Jacob Fatu's signature. Summer Splash, middle rope body splash, running hip attack.
WWE, okay. But with this one being all Bloodline, is there anything special a combatant should consider? Well, everyone in the family is physical, but this shoulders down.
What if I could just beat her without using a finisher? It's only Tamina.
Manages to escape before the 3 count. Just barely, but it counts. Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming. Setting up. DDT. Jacob about to end this fight.
You can turn it off in the settings that makes you feel better. Weren't you the one that told me I can't turn it off? I think you might have typoed, actually. Maybe. If you're on mobile, you might have auto-corrected. Am I a Jim Cornette fan? No.
Stepping up in this gauntlet match.
From what I've seen of like 90s WWF, he is like the OG turn off the TV heat for me. I do not enjoy a Jim Cornette promo. I do not enjoy a match with Jim Cornette on commentary. I do not enjoy the kind of teams and storylines Jim Cornette had a hand in booking. I don't like Jim Cornette. And I don't like how people like worship him these days because of his podcast.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ula Fala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
Can I just say, by the way, when Solo was like with the Ula Fala, I honestly thought Jacob was eventually going to overthrow him and take it. For real. I didn't think they were just going to give it back to Roman for no reason and then do nothing with it. I actually thought that the plan was always to have Jacob kind of overthrow him at some point. I mean, I still think Jacob's going to turn against Solo at some point. Although honestly, from how much of a pop Jacob gets, I think it'd be smarter to turn Jacob face. Have the 3 turn against, like, you know, if Tongaloa comes back, have them turn against him. But I don't know. I feel like Jacob's better fit as a heel. My best way to describe Jacob, by the way, my opinion of him, and this is why I think he's so good. He's got the brutality, kind of wild Samoan thing going for him of like Umaga. Just as varied of a moveset, great in-ring worker. Mixed with like the promo skills of like Mark Henry. In that he is just a beast and you take him seriously. I think that's a hell of a freakish combo for one guy to actually be able to have. He just casually has a pop-up powerbomb in his moveset. Okay. Am I a Russo fan? God, no. Who is? Let's see if I can do this. He's done. That's it. He's done. This match is going to take insanely long, I've just realized. There's a lot of people I've got to go through. Oh my god. 4. 4th? Scary thing is, I hate this theme so much. Scary thing is, Jacob's 100% authentic. He really is from the streets and he really is dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, his backstory is legit. He is actually a dangerous guy. This is the only match I ever want to see between... Oh, I was hoping I'd pin him. That's the only time I'd ever want to see Jacob and Rock in the same ring together. Jacob just one finish, Rock's done.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Ooh. What now? Oh, not to the belly. Boom. Solid punch.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
So am I, because this is happening yet again.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Looks like that disrupted the Rock's typically dazzling style. Yeah, Jacob looked.
At least it helps with momentum. Oh, I read chat instead of looking at that. Whoops. Oh, jeez. Well, of course, The Rock's got to put himself over for a bit when he comes out. You know? He can't just lose right away. I thought this could only happen once a match. I think the match technically resets every time someone comes out, though.
You doing here, Corey? The colossal clutch. Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
I'm gonna rage. I don't know what this actually does, but I'm gonna rage. What does rage do? It doesn't look like it helped me very much. It looked like it left me open for a little while, if anything. Rage gives you a finisher. Oh. Well, I don't think I'm winning this. Listen, if I lose this, I will stream this. Like, what I'll do is I won't upload this video until I've done another stream, and I will do another stream where I just play this until I win it. Because I really don't have a lot of time, so I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this if I lose. I'm not redoing this right now. I'm actually past time.
Rock's been disarmed here. About to end this fight. Cover. 2. That makes it official. The Rock is out of this gauntlet match.
I'm so caught up, I forgot where the hell we are in the entry list. Trust me, many more battles await. And here's the next opponent.
Fatu versus Fatu.
Come to the gauntlet with a plan.
Do I have to beat Rikishi and Fatu? He just hopped over the Rock.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered. And think about the
considered the toughest badass walking this earth. Just bludgeoning their opponent.
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Fatu needs to better assess the situation to turn this around.
And that one seemed to have caught Fatu good.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu. Boom, running FTO plants him. Nicely done.
Nope. I'm getting myself a breather. My favorite thing about Jacob Fatu is how they've had him just absolutely beat the shit out of Braun Strowman, by the way. I've never been a Braun fan, and that's really helped. I remember when everybody hated Braun when he first joined the Wyatt family, and I was like, oh, everybody give him a chance, give him a chance. And then I just completely went off of him for good. It just never came back. Get count-out victories? No, I'll fight. How do you know I got up? He wasn't even looking.
That's using your head. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Fatu just smothering his opponent with offense.
So, like, what have I've got to beat, like, 20 people or something.
Agonizing. Fatu is heading up top.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Here we go. Off the top of the pin. It's all or nothing time.
And a kick out at only one. I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
That's what I say every time I hear Byron Saxton still in commentary in a game.
Clearly going after his core to slow him down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Playing possum. I love it.
Still in it with a quick kick
Damn.
out.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
That's using your head.
Oh, ouch. Connects on the kick.
I want to meet the meme lord that beat this as Tongaloa. I know they're out there.
He's looking for yet another exclamation DDT planted. That could ground Fatu.
Can I say how many have to beat? I guess.
2 count. He's still in this fight.
It's not really...
Disbelief. That did not finish the job.
I didn't mean to do that.
It must be demoralizing knowing you unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail.
Yeah, I guess just saying a number isn't really gonna...
From the top rope.
It's not like telling me that the match was going to be a gauntlet match. He has beat 9 other opponents? Oh, okay. So it's not everyone.
Shoulders are down. You gotta be kidding me.
That's impossible. I can't believe what we just saw.
Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you gotta be wondering if
I do get the feeling that I'm not beating this tonight, though. Considering the condition I'm already in, and that you don't heal.
What we are seeing from these superstars is almost unreal. And defying all sense of reason, they continue to fight tooth and nail. Oh man, meeting the barricade.
Oh, it actually damages the barricade. That's kind of cool. When did they add that? What game did they first do that in? I like that.
So much aggression. Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd. Feeding off
Turn around. Turn around. This game. Well, that's the first time. Okay. That's awesome.
Just breaking down the opponent. And the damage on Fatu is now accumulating. Fatu. He thinks he has it. Breaks the close count.
Do you have to use a signature finisher to beat everyone?
This guy down.
Yeah.
Straight impact on the throat. Great flurry of offense from Jacob. Fatu has run and
Oh, funk it. Oops, wrong button. Jacob doesn't know what he's doing. He's dazed. He's confused. Oh, no. Fatu is a finisher.
Fatu is heading up top.
Fatu's a freak of nature. He's destroying me.
He's trying again. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Here comes another one. Spiked. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? Cover.
2. That's it. It's over. Fatu's taken out of this gauntlet match.
This thing's just getting going. 5. That's 5 more competitors are set to fight. Oh, this is interesting.
I saw that. I saw your mustache take a while to load in, Alpha. Whoops. Oh, come the fuck on. You've got to be kidding me. I'm sick of that fight forever vibe. I don't want it ever again.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Ooh. 2 fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Stop it. Stop doing that.
Bam! Nice kick.
Alpha and Sika would never. There's like 4 wrestlers in the WWE that would ever do a strike exchange. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Drew, Sheamus. Maybe Gunther too. It's so weird that they put that in the game because I don't feel like nearly enough wrestlers in WWE do that for that to be justified to be in the game at all. Ciampa? Oh, I don't watch Ciampa matches. I don't watch DIY at all.
is determined right now.
Worst era of NXT. I'm a little sluggish at the moment. They, like all other Samoans, would take 4 punches and then headbutt their opponent into next week. Yeah. I think they take 1. That's what would happen back then. They'd get hit with a strike, they'd look at them with the crazy eyes, and then they'd headbutt them. That would be it. It wouldn't be a chopping exchange.
Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that. Oh, right to the throat.
Every time I press the B button, they always reverse it immediately. I don't use that button very often. Also, Alpha got hurt really fast. Wow. He looks pissed.
Obviously still has some fight left. From the top. The splash connects. Is it enough? The cover.
2. A kick out at 2.
Dude, you're on red damage. What do you mean?
He is still in this.
This is it.
Get down. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to throw him down so I could do a submission.
It's unthinkable someone beating the 1 count at this point.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Let's try a submission hold on his head.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Yeah, that's not going to do it. That's not his head. That's not a head move at all.
Escape and a takedown.
I have 2 finishes. I'll just use a finish.
Pretty about that.
If I even have any fight left in me. I might be done.
Stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind.
He fails to connect.
He's going back to the well. DDT. Will that close Alpha out?
Cover. There's 2. He got him. Alpha's been knocked out of the gauntlet.
Don't worry, this thing's
Well, I've
far
done-
from over. There are still 4 other superstars waiting their turn.
Oh, they are actually counting it down.
Now it's
Samu.
entering the gauntlet.
So there's 10 in total you have to beat. Okay. I'd like to think Samu wouldn't be too hard to beat of all the people involved in this. Especially if I greet him like this.
DDT. Jacob about to end this fight.
There's 2. And there's still
No, that wasn't going to put him away,
That was
but
more than close. That was inches away from 3.
it was worth a shot.
all of that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall.
I'm avoiding the light strikes button. I don't want any more chop exchanges. I'm just going to keep trying to pin off of everything that comes with a prompt.
Cover. He breaks the ref's count after one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Great flurry of offense from Jacob. And Sam
I gotta say though, in real life, Jacob Fatu, the way they've booked him, how tough they've built him up to be, I could actually see them doing a gauntlet match where he runs the gauntlet and beats everybody. Who'd they do that with not that long ago?
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle.
That happened like, I want to say in like the last year or two. Someone ran like the whole gauntlet.
Incredible height. Just bludgeoning their opponent.
AJ?
He's headed up.
Awesome, he deserves it.
Up high. Oh, what a splash. Cover.
There's two. And Solo's time in this gauntlet match.
Who's
Another one
next?
down, but 3 more entrants remain.
I don't like the
More
suspense.
action on the way with
Okay.
Sika headed into the gauntlet.
That's when Adam Pearce beat him. Really? I know Adam Pearce is actually like a wrestler, but like, really? Because of Roman.
At this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able
I think
to
I remember that actually, yeah.
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the count,
You're nearly there. I know, but like Roman and Solo, I'd assume are like next, and that's
Arena is roaring.
I think the
that's all I have to say about that.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
that attack was enough to shake up Sika.
Yeah, Jacob looked confident going on the attack.
I can only assume that's who's left, but don't obviously tell me. 'Cause I haven't seen Roman, Solo, and Yoko. I imagine Roman's gonna be the last.
Mercy at all. What an onslaught.
connecting with a sharp elbow.
I don't think we're gonna see Yoko.
Look at this.
It clearly goes up to 10. That means there's only 2 more left after Sika.
Just relentless.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
No, I know you don't know.
That's from Jacob.
Sika certainly being tested here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, someone got some offense on me. I'm in danger now. No, that's the worst place to go. Don't go there.
Mistake.
Jacob, no. Oh, okay. Whew.
Oh, caught by the back elbow. He has to be in a world of hurt here. Looking to go up high.
It'd be funny if it was completely random and we got Naomi and lower left. That would be funny. Not entirely impossible.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
This is going to come down to who wants it
Yeah,
more.
screw it.
Look at this. Jacob is holding in.
Oh, funk it.
He's looking for you.
What even is that? Wasn't it like one of Brodus's moves?
T.
Sika got caught with all of it.
2. Sika's time is coming.
2 more.
All right, here we go with our second to last entrant.
Who is it? Who is it?
Now it's
Jimmy Uso, 17. All right. All right. Hey, how's it going? One of these days, I'm going to do this. One of these days. I'm going to do this, and this is going to actually eliminate someone. It's going to be a big pop that I'm going to have to control because it's way past when I need to be done. It's definitely actually random, yeah. It could end on Naomi. There is a possibility.
As we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
Tongaloa could be the final man.
has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be.
Naomi is the protector of the Bloodline. After all, the final boss, so to speak. Guys, whoever comes out last, we have to refer to them from now on as the final boss, okay? Whoever it is. That is required. Because that's literally what they are.
That attack certainly put Jimmy's toughness to the test. kick.
I think you're supposed to press something after you press B. That's why I keep getting reversed. I think B is a setup move.
So effective. The target's been acquired once more. Did Jacob Fatu
This
get
could be
enough
it.
of
All right.
2 count.
Here comes the new final boss, guys. This is it.
Match is over.
The final boss.
The last entry in this gauntlet match.
No way!
Here we go.
No! No way! What are the odds? I gotta be quiet. What are the odds? That is insane!
The way the road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
People.
Finish the job on your fellow brother.
Oh my god! Guys, we have to call him that from now on. It's the rules.
From Jacob.
I said that's what we do. That's why we haven't seen him in so long. It's absolute cinema. He's gonna come back as the final boss.
To the sky. Splash. Looking for the victory. 2, 3, no. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, I'm really damaged.
Kicks out.
Whew.
All the punishment he's
Guys, I'm gonna end up losing to Tama. To Tonga Loa. I keep calling him Tama. Because, you know, Tonga.
Tongaloa is waning a bit right now.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
I'm gonna end up losing him. I just know it. I'm gonna blow it on the final guy.
He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings. Up high.
Crashing to the floor. Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible. Targeting the throat there. Enough is enough.
I don't think Tonga Loa has a theme, to answer your question, Ryan. I don't actually think he has one.
Going to the top rope. What's his
I think he's only ever been a member of Solo's Bloodline.
putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breath.
I don't think he ever did like a singles match or anything.
What a shot. Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Tongaloa has to trust his instincts at this point.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd.
Win by count out.
Energy. Super kick.
That is very satisfying.
Headbutt. 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 Headbutt.
Over and over. So much aggression.
You. How do I do this again? It's just a corner move. Oh my god, he perfectly set up for it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Yeah! I haven't done that once. This whole match.
Looks lost out there. Could mean the end's coming soon. He's looking for yet another.
This has to be it. Game over, man. Sorry, final boss. You've been beaten.
What an incredible match and win for Jacob Fatu.
Damn. First try. I don't know if that's impressive or not, but I got it on the first try. I didn't get like Roman or anything in mind though.
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will wait tomorrow.
Now for the real final boss, Sam Owens.
Family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.
There you go. I'm surprised there's not like a cutscene, like a special custom cutscene where they get the Ulafala. That would have been cool. Real shame they didn't do that. I got old Usos and old Tamina as a reward for doing that. Oh, in the arena. Oh, that's it. That is it. Is there like a closing cutscene, or was that? Anything? No. You're inching ever closer to the head of the table. Victories in every showcase match. Currently your trouble chief. You got a feeling downright oozy, but there are still objectives remaining. Complete them all and unlock all of the unlockables. Yeah, to be fair, I did miss one thing in the War Games match. Yeah. did. There is one thing I'm missing because I didn't manage to make everybody bleed and do a super finish and whatever else was required. So there could be something else that you unlock. I won't be streaming that one, I'm sorry to say. I'll just do this in my own time. I don't really think it's super important. I like that it played Jacob Fatu's theme at the end there. That was not intentional. What? Oh, okay. That was weird. Anyway, oh, there isn't an exit button. That's weird. Oh, because there's a quit button right here. That's going to be it. I don't have like a funny picture to finish the stream with. I need to shut up and go because I've gone well past the time that I'm supposed to be done at. So, you have to play the other team for the War Games. Oh, is that right? Okay. I'll do that at my own time then. That'll be fun. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the Bloodline showcase. Honestly, I think this was really good. If I was to rate this, I'd give this like a 9 out of 10. It's solid. Really, really solid. I'm so glad that Slingshot Tech is gone. Never bring that back. That was a horrible idea. Paul Heyman's speeches were really good. Solo really showed a lot of personality in his interviews. Roman mumbled a lot. It was really good. I liked it a lot. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. I will next be doing My Rise. I don't know when, but I will be doing it eventually. So, goodbye.